Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. Does Brooke's anguish increase when Ridge suggests marriage to Taylor? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan's suffering can worsen if Ridge Forrester asks Taylor Hayes to marry him. Ridge ultimately rejected Brooke's attempts to get back together and persuade him to return home. Although he now views Brooke as a part of his past, Ridge couldn't deny that he still loved her on some level. As far as Ridge is concerned, Taylor is his future, thus he is sticking to their agreement. Perhaps Ridge will soon go further because he is so preoccupied with all of this commitment stuff. Ridge might as well pop the question if he plans to live out the rest of his days with Taylor. In the upcoming weeks, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, may even put pressure on Ridge to pop the question. Brooke might be pushed over the brink if Ridge were to surprise her with a passionate marriage proposal and purchase an engagement ring for Taylor. Seeing Ridge get married to Taylor could make Brooke's already severe grief over losing him much worse. Ridge had considered getting married to Brooke again, but their preparations for a wedding eventually fell through. Brooke would undoubtedly be heartbroken if he has another marriage ceremony with Taylor because Ridge finally pretended that it wasn't required. Brooke might find it difficult to comprehend why Ridge never thought she was deserving of being his bride once more. In any event, we cannot overlook how much BNB is focused on Ridge's commitment to Taylor. It makes sense that Ridge would want to show Taylor how committed he is by popping the question and clinching their marriage. Could Brooke finally move on if Ridge and Taylor eventually update everyone on their engagement news? Even though Brooke and Ridge will eventually cross paths again, she may find love elsewhere in the meanwhile. In any case, Ridge has been predicting that he and Taylor will have a lasting relationship and put Brooke in the past. It will be intriguing to observe how long Ridge can maintain that strategy. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, if Ridge's marriage proposal pleases Taylor, Brooke's anguish might get worse. As hope goes insane, Brooke lashes out. 2 distinct evenings spent at home with moms and daughters are revealed in the Thursday, March 27, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. It's about to get out of control one evening. Hope's darkest hour. Brooke Logan has had enough of her daughter and is appalled by her. She forewarned Hope Logan from a way that her scheme with Carter Walton was shady and unsavory, and no one would emerge victorious. Hope still won't accept responsibility for her acts or listen to reason, though. She actually places the blame on everyone but herself. Hope keeps saying that the Forresters don't even have the right to their own company, and Brooke finds this to be unbelievable. Hope tries to hit her mother across the face when Brooke urges her to leave because she no longer recognizes her. Fortunately, Katie Logan intervenes before she does something she will regret for the rest of her life. Brooke interrupts Hope while she tries to flee the house. In Brooke's arms, Hope sobs and confesses her love and regret to her mother. Brooke is aware that Hope must rebuild her life and start afresh. It will be easier said than done this time. Steffy and Taylor's party. There is happiness in Steffy Forrester Finnegan's Cliff House, but there is conflict in Brooke's mansion. During Women's History Month, Taylor Hayes and Steffy managed to find time for a dance party and some light-hearted moments in an episode celebrating mothers and daughters that was directed by Heather Tom. The fact that Ridge Forrester decided against returning to Brooke for the time being is cause for celebration. They also get to celebrate the fact that Steffy was able to rehabilitate Hope, which is one of Steffy's favorite things to do, and that Carter returned the company. Anything to get at a Logan woman, isn't it? Steffy and Taylor are living their best lives, but all might fall apart if Hope doesn't control her rage. No one is more enraged than a lady who has been repeatedly rejected by Steffy. Like Hope, Brooke makes a mistake in her calculations, but Taylor's confidence wins out. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan wants to capitalize on the momentum. She wants to rekindle their connection by taking advantage of Ridge Forrester's comeback to power. However, Brooke seems to be repeating her daughter's error. She has misjudged Ridge's mental state. After Carter Walton, Ridge's best friend and emotional brother, seized Forrester Creations, Ridge was devastated. Both Ridge and Steffy Forrester Finnegan were embarrassed as a result of Carter's deception. They both blamed Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, influence for the treachery, something they never expected from a believed solid comrade. Ridge Forrester has faith in Taylor Hayes once more. Ridge has never claimed to no longer love Brooke. He still has feelings for her. However, Brooke refuses to acknowledge that Ridge no longer has faith in her. Ridge became weary of Brooke's constant self-defeating and was unable to put up with her immaturity. Thus, he looked to Taylor Hayes as a safe haven. With a little soap added for emphasis, her presumed deadly prognosis accelerated their reunion more quickly than it would have otherwise. I hope Logan damaged her mother's reputation. Convincing Carter to lie to Ridge and Steffi was motivated by Hope. In order to gain control of FC, he intentionally appointed himself as the manager of the LLC he had founded. When Carter wanted to assure the fashion industry that the redesigned fashion firm was stable, he later offered Brooke the job of chief executive officer. She made a grave error by accepting the offer and making the announcement on social media. Because Brooke seemed to be taking advantage of the Forrester family's collective error, Ridge lost faith in her. Brooke informed Ridge that she was not and that she intended to work to get the business back for the Forresters. However, it was too late and too little. Brooke Logan's choices are limited. If Brooke determines that Ridge isn't coming back to her, they will take a different method. The fact that Brooke will remain at FC will be one issue. It's reasonable to speculate that Brooke might decide to follow Hope and look for success somewhere else. She will have to think about leaving FC if Ridge rejects her. Although it would be difficult, Brooke might not be able to spend time with her true love if she believes he is truly committed to Taylor. Hope might be employed by Spencer Publications if she rekindles her relationship with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. It would appear that Brooke's relationship with Bill Spencer, whom Ridge despises, is a feasible solution. To go beyond plausible conjecture, though, that retribution and recovery plotline needs to be developed through early spring reaction and actualized scenes. As Hope and Brooke's relationship collapses, Steffi and Taylor's victory party celebrates Ridge's decision and the company's victory. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope and Brooke Logan's romance ends after an intense altercation, while Steffi Forrester and Taylor Hayes celebrate Ridge's decision to choose Taylor and their Forrester Creations victory by throwing a party at the Cliff House. In this special all-female B&B episode, mothers and daughters square off. In an emotional roller coaster that pitches Logan's against Forrester's, mother-daughter relationships take center stage. The Bold and the Beautiful's Thursday episode isn't just another Los Angeles day, it's a unique all-female showcase that was written and directed by none other than Heather Tom. This special episode, which was produced to commemorate Women's History Month and Tom's amazing 35-year soap opera career, focuses directly on the complex bonds between mothers and daughters. Taylor and Steffi's triumphant dance. Steffi Forrester and Taylor Hayes will be hosting the ultimate celebration party at the Cliff home. The mother-daughter pair will be dancing like ecstatic teens with music playing and milkshakes in hand, and who can blame them? The Forresters have achieved a significant corporate win in addition to finally selecting Taylor over Brooke Logan, a double victory that has been building for years. With her kid at her side to rejoice, Taylor is finally experiencing a happy ending after years of heartache and witnessing Ridge repeatedly go back to Brooke. With both women ecstatic as they sip milkshakes and celebrate their long-awaited triumphs, the scenes between Steffi and Taylor promise to highlight their unshakable friendship. Fans of this mother-daughter duo will be ecstatic to see these moments. Expansion of the Logan family. At the same time, the vibe is completely different across town. Viewers will be left speechless as Hope Logan and Brooke Logan engage in what could be their most dramatic fight to date, a mother-daughter battle. Both women will be at their lowest point. While Hope is in shock about losing both her design line and her romance with Carter Walton, Brooke is distraught by Ridge's decision to choose Taylor. However, they will turn against one another in a blame game that rapidly gets out of hand rather than helping one another get through these trying times. Also. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi is abducted by Luna and Sheila, who then claim that she abandoned Finn. Brooke has no sympathy whatsoever for her daughter's misfortunes in love and career. Even worse, she will imply that Hope caused all of this suffering by refusing to accept responsibility. Hope will be pushed over the edge by this callous reaction, which will lead to a barrage of vicious taunts on Brooke's history and what Hope refers to as her pathetic begging over Ridge. Everything changes with a slap. Things get more intense just when you think they can't get much more intense. When the argument gets so heated, Brooke will tell Hope to leave her home. Hope will astonish everyone by almost slapping her own mother across the face. Thankfully, Hope is stopped before she can complete the startling move by Katie Logan, who physically takes her arm. What would have happened if the slap had been delivered? It's possible that the Logan family might never have recovered. Katie will take on the role of mediator and make a valiant effort to save the bond between mother and daughter. Even though emotions are erupting like a volcano, Katie believes that Brooke and Hope can mend their broken relationship with hard work. Hope will sob in her mother's arms as their story comes to a tearful close, expressing her regret and telling Brooke how much she loves her. This demonstrates that even the most vehement mother-daughter arguments can be resolved as long as love is at their center. The Logan sisters come together. That is just the beginning of the special episode. The mother-daughter theme of the program will be further enhanced by some heartfelt scenes in which Katie and Donna Logan consider their own mother's memories. Along with sharing some heartfelt group moments with Hope and Brooke, the Logan sisters will highlight the ties that bind families together even in the most trying circumstances. These vignettes, which demonstrate how family bonds change and persevere in the face of adversity, will offer a lovely counterpoint to the drama. A powerful tribute to mothers and daughters during Women's History Month. Finally available are spoilers for Thursday, March 27, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. There will be some powerful situations involving mothers and daughters in tomorrow's program. Heather Tom, who plays Katie Logan in this episode, wrote and directed it. To learn more about the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera, continue reading. Celebrate Women's History Month. Heather wrote a special episode to commemorate Women's History Month. Mothers and daughters are the focus of this special program. Indeed, a preview clip including some emotional sequences involving Katie, Brooke Logan, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, was released by Entertainment Tonight. I hope Logan has a full breakdown. In tomorrow's teaser video, Brooke orders Hope to leave her home. Hope, though, stays put. Rather, she responds by putting up her hand, preparing to hit Brooke in the face. In the end, Katie intercepts and prevents Hope from contacting anyone. Between Hope and Brooke, Katie's body is trapped. Until Hope relaxes, Katie also maintains a tight hold on her wrist. It's obvious that the disgraced designer is still trying to escape because Katie is constantly having to say no to Hope during all of this. The losses of Brooke Logan. Hope is forced to give up at some point. Hope begins to make her way to the front entrance. Brooke abruptly trots after her daughter as Hope marches by. She complies with Brooke's request to halt. Brooke puts her arms around her daughter as Hope turns around. At that point, Hope breaks down in tears and expresses her regret. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Women's History Month, a powerful mother/daughter tribute. March 27, 2025 Thursday. Brooke, Hope, and Katie won't be the only characters in this episode. Additionally, there will be moments with Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Taylor Hayes. Additionally, Donna Logan will appear. Regarding the forthcoming episode, Heather told Deadline. It does make sense given their current position in the series. Brad Bell, head writer/executive producer, felt that it needed to simply sort of flow with the tale and that it made sense, so we thought about doing something more standalone. Hope seemed to be on the verge of a complete breakdown. Will this be the first time Hope seeks expert assistance? Could Hope prepare for her big comeback once she gets her act together? Brooke fumes, Ridge gets busy, and Carter moves on. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, Ridge's choice, Brooke versus Taylor. In light of this, Ridge will be making his choice on Wednesday, March 26th. He was under pressure from Brooke to leave Taylor Hayes, played by Rebecca Budig, and return home. When she sees that Ridge was upset by the coup, she believes that he was merely going through a phase. Brooke kissed him after placing her hands on him. Like she always did, she essentially told Ridge to stop playing around and come home. Merely assuming that he will comply with her request. Since Ridge is furious that Brooke took his position, I personally bet on Taylor. Additionally, he still harbors a great deal of resentment toward Hope Logan. Additionally, he believes that Brooke is loyal to Hope. Early spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, March 31st to April 4th, Ridge gets busy, Brooke fumes, and Carter moves on. B&B updates, a new romance with Daphne and Carter's Heartbreak? Speaking of Hope, she just told Carter that they were done and threw him on his butt. Carter returns to Forrester Creations in a state of heartbreak. He has regained his job. However, he lost his girlfriend, and on Wednesday, he would encounter an infatuated Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. As it turns out, she will try to court Carter. After Daphne reiterates her desire for him, I'm curious to see if Carter will follow in the footsteps of his good friend Ridge and jump straight from one woman to another without pausing in between. The Forresters are known for doing that. Additionally, it has been stated that Carter is like family, thus before the week is out, Daphne might pick him up and hold him in her arms. Women's History Month episode, Bold and Beautiful, Heather Tom's directorial debut. For Women's History Month, Heather Tom wrote and directed a very special episode of B&B on Thursday, March 27th. She not only appears in the episode but also serves as the showrunner, which is unprecedented for daytime television. According to Heather Tom, she truly needed a second director on the set. Another woman to direct scenes in which she was unable to see what was going on behind the camera since she was in front of the camera as Katie Logan. However, she claimed that the technical issues were resolved. The three Logan sisters, Hope, Taylor, and her daughter Steffi Forrester are all featured in Heather Tom's episode, which is about mothers and daughters. We'll check if Sheila Carter and her granddaughter Luna Nozawa are visible. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, Steffi Taylor bonding and Logan family drama. Thus, on B&B, Katie and Donna Logan spend time discussing Mama Logan, who died years ago. Additionally, Heather Tom stated that she drew inspiration for some of her writing on this script from the death of her own mother in 2024. According to her, it was a tribute to her own mother's passing. Additionally, watch for Steffi and Taylor to engage in some meaningful family time and reflection, possibly about Stephanie Forrester, Susan Flannery. On addition, Taylor appears to be content on this Thursday's episode, which is another reason why I'm betting on her and Brooke not getting her man. B&B spoilers, the showdown between Hope and Brooke and Carter's obligation. The major Hope vs. Brooke confrontation may also take place during this Thursday's mother-daughter focused program. It could be Friday. However, I think it might be Thursday. Without a doubt, this week. Carter said he accepted responsibility for his acts, therefore Hope broke up with him. However, he criticized Hope for failing to accept accountability for her deeds. As it turns out, Brooke concurs with Carter and informs Hope that she has no empathy for the repercussions Hope is facing as a result of the decisions she has made in recent months unless she accepts some responsibility. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, Sheila's obsession with her granddaughter and Luna's pursuit of Will. On Friday, March 28th, we will conclude this week. At Il Giardino, Luna is ecstatic to meet Will Spencer. He has now received this pardon and is aware that Luna was hiding out at his father, Bill Spencer. However, Will is taken aback when Luna expresses her desire to return the favors his family showed her. His father was the one who showed it to her, not his family. Furthermore, Will is not at all interested in her. And won't even want to speak with her. However, we'll see if he ignores her or if he's just being courteous. Sheila is taken aback by Deacon Sharp's response to Luna joining his wife. But considering that Luna killed two of his close friends, I'm not sure if Sheila should be shocked. Sheila intends to make the most of having a grandchild there and is determined to celebrate Luna entering her life. Will expresses his expectations for their future to Electra Forrester. And as their connection develops this week and takes a significant leap ahead, he and Electra might be on the verge of saying I love you. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's consolation from Deacon and Sheila's manipulation. Sheila has adopted the belief that Papi Nozawa is entirely responsible for his friend's murders and is determined to get Deacon to accept Luna as they approach the week of March 31st to April 4th. Additionally, Sheila might need to remind Deacon that, both of them have a dubious criminal past and might not want to cast doubt on Luna. But it's okay to throw them around Poppy. Setting aside the crazy Luna drama and welcoming his daughter Hope to Il Giardino will make Deacon much happier. After Brooke chews her up and gives her a huge fat reality check that Hope won't cash, she's going to run to her father, Deacon. It's fortunate that Deacon will be present to support and encourage his child. The Forresters on Bold and the Beautiful don't appeal to him, so that he won't feel too sorry for them because of the company that was taken. The CBS plot by Luna and Sheila to stop Steffi and Carter's new romance. Watch for Luna and Sheila to begin planning how to reunite with Finn, which entails overcoming the challenge posed by his wife, Steffi Forrester. They have Jackie Wood beautifully wrapped up, despite the fact that it is difficult to notice that she is 7 months pregnant. How she's hiding that baby is beyond me. Therefore, it will likely be 2 or 3 months before she takes maternity leave. And we'll find out if Sheila and Luna are to blame for her disappearance from LA. This week, we might possibly witness the beginning of Carter and Daphne's romance. The best part is that Carter will be accepted by the Forresters, who all like Daphne, even if Hope dumps him and simply walks away, changing the course of his romantic life. Bold spoilers: Forrester's fashion show plans and Hope's jealousy. Carter might be furious, though, if he learns of Daphne's seduction secret. However, he is a fairly forgiving person. Of course, if he jumps straight on Daphne without pausing, Hope might be furious. But since Ridge did that to Brooke with Taylor, she ought to have anticipated it. And that could make Hope even more irritated. Additionally, it might strengthen Hope's belief that she is the victim in all of this and is not accountable for playing the villain. At Forrester Creations, Ridge is completely back to his best self. Anticipate that the Forresters will begin organizing a lavish fashion display to commemorate their retake of the business. Will and Elektra are getting heated. Don't miss that, though, since Luna and Remy Price will stand in the way of their happy ever after.